Howdy toddy everybody, this is Tommy with Colonel Reb Scale Models coming at you with my first update for the 80th anniversary Pearl Harbor group build hosted by Charlie Mack and Al Wood. As you see here, I have the three planes I'm kind of working on at the same time and about to get them into the spray booth, and hopefully I can maybe do that tomorrow evening or tomorrow night or the weekend at least. We have the P40 here that's going to be in the box art that I talked about in the first video that comes with the Pearl Harbor decals of one of the two lieutenants that got their plane up and shot down. Some zeros and some vowels. The actual zero here, that's both of those are Airfix kits. This is the same one that using the decal sheet that was procured based off of what Rambler Tom, the one that he got. He did, I believe, the third one down. I'm going to be doing the second one down that has the two white stripes along the fuselage. That represents a plane that was used on a Zuikaku carrier. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. And then the other one is this old Fujimi kit that's the Val, which is a dive bomber. So I think I might do it in that one, although that's from the carrier ship, the carrier Akagi. There's also one, if you can see, it's kind of upside down, but you can see it's got the red tail, and then it also has the red horizontal stabilizers in the back, the fins. It doesn't have the red stripe this way because it's got obviously the red tail there, but that one is actually, I believe, from the carrier Huryu, which was also used in the attack. So those are the planes I'm doing, and again, I'm gonna try to get them in the air booth, airbrush booth this weekend to put the color on and go from there. What I've done here, as you see, is they have just a white primer over the gray plastic, and then I took one of these Artist Lofts pins that I used to and would do with, bought them for Gundams, and this is a 0.03 millimeter. It's really tiny, and even with this 1/72nd scale, let me see if you can see that, how tiny it is, if it'll focus. It's really, really small. That actually will get down into the grooves of most of these panel lines, even as small as they are in 72nd scale. I have like a I think this is a 0.05, but I have several of these going up to about 0.5 millimeter. But you know, you can use those on Gundams. That's what I got them for. But I panel lined them all the way through, and then I'm gonna go back and hopefully with the light misting that you can get with the airbrush, maybe it'll still kind of pre-shade through. That's what I'm hoping for, since these will be in that light gray that almost looks white, Japanese color that they use in their Navy planes, both top and bottom. And of course this one's going to have the olive drab on top with the light gray underneath. So we'll see how that one does. I'm not expecting this one to shadow as much as hopefully these two will. If they doesn't come through, then I'll just panel line it normally with a wash or something. But anyway, that's where I'm at. Hopefully again this weekend I can get that in, get it done with the colors put on the planes. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. I am switching positions at school, so I'm transferring to a different school, just waiting for what date I start. Paperwork's got to go through, but our county is going through a major platform change as far as all their accounting and payroll and HR and all that kind of stuff going through, so that might delay it a little bit. So I was hoping to start Monday, but that looks like it's going to be now later, maybe in the week, next week, or even after. It depends on how this goes. But I will be teaching teaching officially, 6th grade social studies. So I'll have 6 classes of about 25 to 28 6th graders going through all their hormonal changes and craziness. So I'll be starting that as soon as possible. It's a big increase in pay. It almost triples my pay. So that's going to be awesome with 3 kids, 2 kids about to head to college and one coming not much longer after that. So looking forward to that, a little anxious, obviously a little scared to start a new job, leaving all of my people that I know and my security blanket at the school I'm at now to go start a school that's twice as big and where only maybe 3 or 4 staff knows who I am. So we'll see how it goes. pray for me. Sixth graders is going to be rough, especially starting halfway through the season, and we are starting back face-to-face next week after being remote learning this week, which I was kind of hoping they'd stay at least until I started to kind of get used to the role, because working as I have been for the past 5 years, I've been working, with small groups or just a few kids and special ed, and just doing supportive instruction, not necessarily being the teacher. So I am hired as a teacher. I'm qualified to teach. I have to go through a process of maybe taking a few more college classes to get certification. Pay won't change or anything like that. I'll just be certified. But I'm just certified in 6th through 12 history. So within any of those domains, I could teach. If I couldn't teach English, I couldn't teach math, anything like that. So been a little while coming, but it kind of fell in my lap. I can't, it was one of the 2 choices I had that I wanted to go to, because that's where my kids went to school. That's where my daughter is now. I won't be teaching her, but I'll have kids from my last few years at my school now that would know me in the building, and of course I'll be teaching kids that I really worked closely with last year, good and bad, and looking forward to the change. It's kind of something, it's a new challenge. I was kind of getting bored, even though I had a new role this year, doing small group high dose instruction and tutoring, working with about 80 different kids over the couple of days and about 20 groups of small group. This will be a big change. So looking forward to that. So again, pray for me. Again, I hope everybody's staying safe out there. This Omicron is kicking everybody's butt, and it's just nutso out there. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So it's like we're never going to get out of this crap. But anyway, just wanted to do an update to show what the progress is, and hopefully I'll have something to show maybe next week. Get some color down and things, see how that goes. And we're going to wrap this up and hope everybody has a good weekend, get some bench time. And as always, hotty toddy, and God bless.